And welcome back to episode 2 of Mega Man X3. Okay, I had to drop that end part there because I forgot about the cutscenes, honestly. Sometimes I forget. And, you know, Mega Man X games have a plot, so I don't usually pay that much attention to it. And I probably should explain a little bit about the story. Okay, we could go to Tunnel Rhino's stage, but I honestly do want to go, Oh, but you know what? There's something in Neon Tiger stage that we'll be able to do once we get... Okay, I guess we will do Tunnel Rhino next. I wasn't going to, but I guess it'll make more sense in this way. So, okay, I didn't explain the storyline because I skipped the opening cinematic. So basically in this game, this is the game that introduced the idea that, you know, in the first two games were introduced this whole idea in Mega Man X where humans are robots, or these conscious, sentient robots called Reploids are revolting against the humans, and they're going Maverick, and so that's why the Maverick Hunters are established to protect the humans from these the Maverick robots. But and so in the first two games, it's never really explained why they start going Maverick, and this third game finally explains that, oh, there's a virus going around that's actually like causing them to revolt against humans. But they then expand upon it in the plot of X4 where they say like that, well, there are some Reploids then that just genuinely don't want anything to do with humans because of all the slaughter that's been going on. There's another sub-tank for us. But this game introduces us to the idea that there is actually a virus that is responsible. And, of course, we eventually discover that that virus is actually embodied in Sigma. And here we get to fight Bite for the first time. And I skipped all the dialogue because I'm holding the fucking fire button. Oh, God, immediately fucked it up. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, now these guys will start showing up in these the empty boss rooms, if they are indeed empty at the time of when you get there. Oh. And this isn't too bad. Oh, except now he did 2 of those goddamn balls. Oh, do I have anything in the sub-tank? Just barely. God damn it, I almost had him. Yeah, so this game introduced the idea that there's a virus going around, and that's actually what a lot of the later games, especially right up till X6, that's their priority, and you know, that also explains why Sigma, despite being destroyed time after time again in the games, how he keeps coming back, because he's basically become the virus that is infecting all the Reploids. And that was a big plot point in the storyline of X5 as well. This might have been a bad idea. I always forget it. Tunnel Rhino stage always gives me a lot of trouble, even though... and on top of that, now Bite's here. It's randomized which levels he'll show up in, but you do have to fight him eventually. And if you don't, then I think something else happens in the castle levels, actually. Okay. So that guy, Dr. Doppler, who was talking in the cutscene, so in this plot of this game, he's supposedly discovered a cure for the Maverick virus. But then it turns out that like all the Reploids who were treated by him and didn't have the virus anymore actually do end up going Maverick anyway. So and then, you know, it's a kind of a similar trick play that they did with some of the later NES Mega Man games, where you think the villain is somebody other than Sigma. But then, of course, it turns out to be Sigma. Okay, I'm doing terrible in those parts. I might have to... Oh, I lost all my lives? Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Let's go back to the Tunnel Rhinos level, I'm not concentrating really well, so that's the problem. So, and I don't really like. I just don't really care for the storylines of these Mega Man games, especially like the early ones. They're kind of dumb. X4 is interesting with its themes, like how the whole idea of the Reploforce, who's the robot military that wants nothing to do with the humans anymore, and how they're kind of forced into a confrontation by Sigma. But I think that was a missed opportunity there because, you know, here there's no indication, at least at first, that Sigma has anything to do with it. But then the first cutscene pretty obviously gives the game away. Like, oh, so Doppler is in cahoots with Sigma. Or supposedly, of course, once you beat Doppler, you know, he then goes like, oh, it wasn't me, you know. They still didn't do, luckily, you know, Capcom does have that annoying habit of making you listen to the cut, having to, if you die and there's a cutscene just before you die. I have the rhythm. I don't have the rhythm down. Oh god. And the dash doesn't give you a lot of clearance, unlike the slide in the oh god, in the classic Mega Man games. So I keep doing that in the vain hope that when I'm a little too god damn it. Ugh, go eat a dick bite. Shit. I keep doing the dash in the hope that I'm gonna dodge him, and it's totally not working. Ugh. Okay. Okay, this was a dumb idea. I thought I could dash past that. I get very impatient with this. I should have gone to friggin' Neon Tiger's level because that level is so easy. But this is like what I was talking about. Like the bad guys don't, like the robots don't even give you a lot of like health power-ups, even after you kill them. And I haven't even gotten all of them. But the one good thing is, like, there are certain spots where it's really easy to farm power-ups because that respawn rate for these guys is so ridiculous. Okay, I'm definitely losing this time, but I'm gonna give it the old college try, nevertheless. And that's the other thing, like, the air dash would be a hell of a lot. Oh, but this is actually working. Except now it's not really working. Okay, I'll pause it here and we'll continue once I've been bit. It is not possible for you to contain so much power. The next time we meet, the result shall be different. Wow, that was a slow text read. Okay, yeah. Alright, just with sliver of health left in me, and we still have one other mini-boss in this level. Wow, this was not a good call on my part to go. Yeah. So the timing in this game is not forgiving. That's one of the many reasons why it's one of the hardest Mega Man games. And I hate that. I hate that I have to actually wait for it to come down before I can do any damage to it. Ugh. And there's the boulder dash. The heart. Boulder dash. Oh boy. There's gonna be a lot of editing with this because, alright, what's over there? There might be some, like, robot thing. I don't have the weapon to cut those ropes, or maybe it's the, wait, there's no fire weapon in this, is there? I don't think so. I have no idea what you use for that for, but I know I have the, okay, here comes the second boss. And this actually is, I think, even more annoying than the, bite. Because, you know, because bite is like, I mean, bit is at least like a proper boss. But this thing doesn't even have an energy meter, so I just have to keep, friggin' super shotting him until he, like, dies. I'm not sure. I've never learned the weapon weakness. If these mini bosses even have weaknesses to speak of. Okay, he's done. Luckily, he didn't do the thing where he grapples on the ceiling. Like that part, when he does that, that is some bullshit. I do not like that at all. So I don't really like care for the storylines in the X games. Like the Mega Man X games, in my view, are best enjoyed like as a gaming experience. And I do actually enjoy the harder X games. Weirdly, like X5, I really love X5, and that's why that was one of the options. Oh god, I hate these things. Fucking laser crab or whatever. Are you fucking kidding me with that shit? Okay, I got rid of that one. Oh. I gotta get through here like super fast. Oh, are you shitting me? Give me the tiniest like health power up after like doing damage to me too. Oh wait, how many lives do I? 0 lives. Wonderful. Okay. All right, I better not fuck this up then. I mean, this boss fight isn't hard, but if once I mess up the rhythm, it's really hard to come back from that. Come on, shoot your goo, my dude. Alright, now that he does that weird color shit is when, oh! God damn it, no! No! And it just beat Bit. Oh boy. But I better save, because now that I've beaten Bit, he won't come back. Bide might actually show up now, that's the funny part. Oh god damn it! This whole like I love that though. You can actually skip the boss intros. I didn't because I was talking previously, but yeah, whatever. Let's now that it's not gonna pester us, like I'll just keep going. Oh, that's the other thing. Like the like I said, the friggin' health spawn is like so inconsistent in this game. Like now, all the previous times, those drop guys didn't give me anything, and now they just give me, you know, their stuff. This is a funny level. This weirdly reminds me of Sonic for some reason. Which is weird because I don't think there is a level like this in Sonic. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, I'm probably thinking of Chuck Rock, actually. And yeah, I just recently did the, oh god, I recently just did the, my Sonic Pal Let's Play. And the video capture on that was not good. It was not good, so I might, in the future, just keep using the Sonic Mega Collection. It's such a shame because, you know, the Mega Drive, well, I've talked about this a lot, but the Mega Drive Let's Play project, like, god damn it, I love the system, but maybe I should just maybe I should just buy a Mega Drive 2, apparently. That's what I'm kind of getting out of this whole experience. I love the backgrounds in this, by the way. The backgrounds in... Oh, they're good in all the SNES ones. Like, even X2, even though I don't like that one as much. And I should probably clarify, the reason I don't really like X2 is because the boss selection is just so goddamn lame. Because you have a freaking centipede and a snail. And it just doesn't feel very rewarding to fight against those bosses. You don't really feel like you accomplished anything when you do that. Even though X2 is definitely harder than X1. And I don't want to, like, I feel like I'm kind of shitting on it, but honestly, it's just the least memorable of these games. Like, this one I remember, and granted, it might be just because I played this as a kid, that I have like a bit of nostalgia about. This game really has a lot of nostalgia value for me, but X1 is just iconic. I do think the Mega Man X series is kind of unfortunate in the sense that they really did peak with the first game, and then none of the sequels have been as good. Which is, when I said I like X7, like, I do do like X7, but of course, I recognize that that's a flawed game. There's a lot of problems with that game. And Kaiser actually does want me to let's play that, so I will, Kaiser. I promise you will. But it might be a long time in the making because, you know, I don't really have an incentive to do just Mega Man X necessarily. Or maybe I will. I don't know. But like, you know, that's the one that everybody does know. Oh God, no! Oh, I have to. Those balls. The reason I'm always escaping them, they can kill me with one hit, and it's the big balls.
Balls of steel.
That's one of my proudest moments, by the way. The whole balls of steel joke in the original review video for this that I did. Yeah, a little bit of Duke Nukem inspiration goes a long way. Duke Nukem, by the way, that's another game that I should let's play, like the 3D or Forever. Actually, either or is better. Okay, now I don't have. Now I have a few lives, so I'll try fighting him legit first. That's the unfortunate thing about these. You know, Aqualung complains that he never liked that in the PlayStation games that your weapons just automatically. He's wise to my tricks. So, Aqualung didn't like that in the PlayStation game starting with X8, or starting with 8. That you... Oh! So, he didn't like that the weapon energy just automatically fills up when you die. But I frankly think differently, and I'll explain a little bit more once we come back from the break. Welcome back from the break. So that's the reason why when I get into a boss fight in an old school Mega Man game, and if I have any lives left but I'm not at full energy, I don't use the master weapons because you're taking a huge risk that that was weird. The fire button didn't activate for some reason. Well, this is actually a good boss fight because he is changing it up just a little bit each time when you fight him. So it wasn't so because I do think one of the kind of broken things about the Mega Man X games is the fact that once you get the master weapons, a lot of these boss fights are just ridiculously easy. And for friggin' and you know, as you saw with Toxic Seahorse, that turned into basically a repeat of Toadman from Mega Man 4. It's basically the exact same thing. You just hit him, slide to the other side, hit him, slide to the other side. Okay, now we get to Neon Tiger's stage, and this is the stage that uses where they ripped off the Guns N' Roses thing. And that's the thing that really was a shame about Mega Man X5 is that they got rid of all the Guns N' Roses names for the Mavericks, and I love those names. It's just like Duff McQuail, and I think that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. But no, it's just like McElween or something, you know. Name of some like real, either a real whale or that's just like that's like the Japanese word for whale. These guys are weird. Like they are kind of difficult, but oh, come on. Oh. These fireflies are a bit of a... Wow, I've already gotten 3 of the 4 sub-tanks. Oh, come on. Like, right there, case in point, like, these, not fireflies, sorry, what are they? Dragonfly robots, like, they are somewhat helpful, but they do get in the way as well, so that's not good. Yeah, another thing is like about X2 is like It also did have like phases to the boss fight, but they were mostly like just really annoying, like Morph Moth. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Like fighting a lot of those bosses in X2 is just not very intuitive. Like they're just ooh, okay. I think there's spikes down there or something else nasty. Oh, is this the armor? Enter this Capsule X. Take this X-Buster upgrade. The upgrade will increase the strength of your charge shots. You will be able to shoot 2 charge shots at once. If timed correctly, you can overlap the shots to create a single cross-charge shot. The upgrade will also allow you to charge any special weapons. Oh, so I get the special weapon loading as well. Well, great. Neon Tiger's not really a difficult boss, so he's usually he's the one that I beat first in this game. And now got to do the demo for me. Oh boy, I do. This Buster upgrade though, this is a little bit annoying. Oh, but I can now climb ladders much faster. But this actually does. I think it leaves me with like 1 extra shot. Oh yeah. Immediately screwed up. I think this boss fight would have actually been easier with just my normal, well, not that this is a very difficult, like, mini-boss, but, like, back in my, like, emulation days, Neon Tiger was the first of these bosses that I was able to beat. Ooh, God. Okay, no, this wasn't too bad, but oh man, I really wish I really hope I'm not going up against Bite immediately. Oh, that's the thing. I think in the Bite fight, this might actually be kind of difficult. Whoa, why did it seriously give me? But I haven't used a special weapon yet. Huh? It played the sound effect like I was picking that up, but you know, I'm not even short on weapon energy right now, so don't know why I did that. Yeah. No, okay, now my timing's kind of messed up because of this. Don't remember if this actually makes it any easier against some of the bosses, but is there something up there? No. Oh, there is a heart tank though at the end of this, so that's at least good to have. No Bite yet. Okay. Bite is the big fat motherfucker. Yeah, these guys are annoying. They're creating spikes, you know, Mega Man's, you know, kryptonite. They are the ultimate bad guys. Okay, let's see if we can. Well, I'm a little down on energy, but I think we can take Neon Tiger on pretty easy. The only thing that's annoying about him is what he's kind of like Slash Man 2.0, really. What I hate is when he starts like gunning for you. Okay, let's. That might have been a mistake, but I don't want to really die in this boss fight. Ha! Oh god, he did get me. What's about? Don't dodge the bosses. Oh god. Oh! Oh god. Oh jeez. Alright. Okay, but we still got 2 lives, and I wasn't at full energy when we started that, so, let's give it another shot! Oh great, I jumped on the one that he wasn't gonna hit me on. Well, actually that, Buster upgrade did turn out to be pretty useful. god. Oh no, I'm facing the wrong way. I hate that when that happens. Straight into him, huh? Oh boy. Yeah, the other thing is the fact that the bosses take up, like, such a big area. It just makes it very, very easy to accidentally... Oh, come on. Come on with that nonsense. Alright, he's beat. And I think that's the end of the episode. So see you in the next part. Bye!